welcome to my most owned authors. So I'm going to tell you the top 10 authors that I own the most books of, but not romance authors. I'm going to do that completely separately because basically this list would just be like romance authors if I did it that way. Yeah, and originally I was going to show you all the books, but just last weekend I kind of reorganized and updated my bookshelf, and I really just don't want to take it apart, so I'm not going to do that. So first we have C.S. Lewis. I own 7 books by him, so I do own the whole Chronicles of Narnia series. I actually also own it on CD, like a radio production of it, so does that count? Then it'd be even more. But I just own the 7 Narnia books. Next is J.K. Rowling. Again, I just own the 7 Harry Potter books. I don't own any of like the side stories or anything like that, like Tales of the Beedle the Bard or Quidditch Through the Ages. I don't have any of those. And I have no interest in her other stuff, like The Casual Vacancy and the Robert Galbraith books. Those interest me not at all. Next is Colleen Hoover with 8 books. So I own Maybe Someday, I Just Got Confess, Ugly Love, Slammed, Point of Retreat, This Girl, Hopeless, Losing Hope. Is that all of them? It's 8, whatever it is. Plus I do own, oh, and these are all physical books. I'm not counting ebooks for any of these, but I do own more Colleen Hoover stuff as ebooks. Next is James Patterson with 9 books. So I own the 8 books in the Maximum Ride series, and I also own Sundays at Tiffany's by James Patterson. I actually really like that story. Also with 9 books is Allie Carter. I own all 6 Gallagher Girls books, and then I own the 3 Heist Society books. Also with 9 books is Rick Riordan. So I own the 5 Percy Jackson books, and then I own 4 of the Heroes of Olympus books. I own The Lost Hero, The Son of Neptune, The Mark of Athena, and The Blood of Olympus. I don't have the 4th book, which is weird, but whatever. Next is Rochelle Mead. I own 10 books by her. I own Vampire Academy, Frostbite, Shadowkiss, Spiritbound, and then all 6 Bloodlines books. Next with 11 books is Cassandra Clare. So I own the 6 Mortal Instruments books, the 3 Infernal Devices books, the Shadowhunters Codex, and then I also own the Bane Chronicles, which is her, Maureen Johnson, and Sarah Reese Brennan, but I'm counting it as Cassandra Clare for the sake of this. Next with 13 books is Sophie Kinsella. I own basically everything she has written as Sophie Kinsella. There is only one thing I don't have, and that is I've Got Your Number. I have it as an ebook. So I have the whole Shopaholic series, The Undomestic Goddess, Can You Keep a Secret, Remember Me. Is that all of them? Oh, Wedding Night. And then I also have actually 2 copies of Confessions of a Shopaholic. I have the mass market paperback and then a trade paperback edition. And last with 16 books, this one was kind of a weird one. I didn't know how to count it, but figured whatever, I was the one making the list, is Jennifer L. Armentrout, or J-Lynn. And that's why I said it was kind of hard, is she has multiple names, so it's like, do you count it? But it's the same person, so I'm counting it. And I own the 5 Lux books. I own the whole Covenant series, which is 5 books and 2 novellas, and I own the novellas in paperback, so those count. And then I have her Wait For You series. So Trust in Me, Wait For Me, Be With Me, or Wait For You, Be With Me, Stay With Me. And then I will be purchasing Fall With Me when it comes out, which actually probably by the time you see this I'll already own it, so then it'll be even more. So those are my most owned authors, and in general I would say these are some of my favorites. Probably not James Patterson, just that Maximum Ride series, man, it's huge. So it takes up a lot of books. But in general I do really like all of these authors, and most of them are authors that I buy their books as they come out, which is probably a huge part of it. So if you want to tell me your most owned authors, you want to recommend anything, or ask any questions, please feel free to do so down in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!